from the north, reaching out with certain technical difficulties across the world. You are watching the Kofi and Sam channel. This is Kofi.
That one's Sam.
And if you're here, then you are welcome. Hello, everybody.
Thank you for being here. We very nearly were not here because, once again, everything broke 5 minutes before we were meant to come on, which is why we are an itty bitty bit late. But we are here. Sam is a wizard. I don't even know what he did, but he flicked some switches.
Certainly did.
He toggled some
something.
buttons. He uninstalled certain interfaces.
Longles
he reinstalled them. They're back. We don't know why they're back. We don't know why they left, but they're here now.
They are here. Just like you are here.
Yes.
Welcome. We,
Welcome.
as you may remember, were in the midst of an exciting boss battle. We're
fighting everyone's favourite robots, Weeaboo Raiden. And we are fighting everyone's least favourite senator, Senator Armstrong. Definitely a real senator.
Oh yeah, I totally remembered that he had
hashtag
a
not a
name.
real senator. Oh, and he can. So
Now,
there was a very well-built sequence leading up to the climax of this boss fight that you just won't see if you skip to this episode. But trust me, it was great.
That
in like
is
half an hour
fine.
long. And this boss is pure bullshit.
I don't know. I'm not sure that he's Senator Trump so much as Senator Jordan Peterson.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he is a hateful person. I do think he has more political nous than Trump. He's not nice. He's thoroughly evil. He is at least somewhat smart.
That's true.
And I mean, yeah.
I need some health packs.
Oh yeah, you used all your health packs on. Dropped your sword, kicked in the face.
I have forgotten all of the buttons of this game, and it is not helpful to be in the middle of this fight.
You snatched it up with your feet, though. That was pretty rad. You may not have lava powers for some. Why does he have lava powers?
He's a senator. You just get them when you become a senator. It's alright. It's nothing compared to the powers you get when you're a Supreme Court Justice.
They're
you
just
should have
bestowed
seen
on you magically at the swearing in. Oh, he just threw a Metal Gear.
Right. I've remembered that button. That's a very important.
Chat pointing out that his taunt, "I'm gonna knock you out," is really very weak given all the things that he's doing. Oh, quick time event.
Oh,
I think that's a single tap for that one, right? That last one.
yes.
Oh, wait, the quick
But
time
I
events are
pressed
weird, aren't
the
they?
wrong button. So
I don't know whether we said before, but the buttons that appear on the screen in no way correspond to the buttons that Sam actually has to press in the controller.
no, the name of the button is correct. The placement of the button is very wrong, and that is not very helpful.
Oh, he's green now. What does green mean?
I don't know, and
he
I'm not
healing?
sure I want to fight.
He's healing.
He totally is.
Oh, I love this song. I spent several days fighting this guy in like 2016, just dying over and over, and hearing this song over and over. And the fight's pretty bullshit, right, Sam?
Yeah,
it's fun, but it's pretty bullshit. Like, it got me really steamed up. But this music.
This music makes it all worth it.
And like the orchestral arrangement as well, like at the start, just those horns. Hi, Aria. Good to see you here.
Oh. It certainly has been a whole ass week.
We are apparently, like, just for when you die or have an opportunity to pause it, we are apparently just a tad quiet compared to the game. But the game, in fairness, is really fucking loud, and that's just part of the game.
That is somewhat understandable. 1 second. Let's try.
Yeah, we had to do like a hard reset on all our sound levels.
Yeah.
At the start there, but that's good. Thanks for letting us know. Hopefully, that's a bit better. Raiden! Right.
Oh yeah.
Kevin!
Not Kevin!
Kevin's just so sad that you're dying, we barely know who he is.
What are you talking about? I know perfectly well who Kevin is. I want to say he's a guy in Riverdale?
Honestly, this feels like something that could just happen in Riverdale. Wouldn't even be that weird. Probably significantly worse production values, though. Oh, he is.
Yep, I still haven't quite remembered all of the controls. I'm not gonna lie.
This is a very bad place to jump in if you've forgotten how to play the game.
And this is why you don't just play other games in the middle of playing games. It really messes with you.
We've got some headcanons in chat about Kevin Sam. Kevin is sitting at home eating popcorn, watching this, and yelling at the TV.
Honestly, love that. Honestly, love that. That's very good.
Kevin. So Arya makes a very good point too about the role of player characters in the series. You know, Raiden is the player's self-indulgent self-insert, which is definitely true in Metal Gear Solid 2, even though people didn't like him for that exact reason. But no, actually it's Kevin. Kevin is the everyman here. Kevin's just a regular guy who wants Raiden to do good. And Raiden, at this point, not such a regular guy. I think it's the wig. The wig just makes him much less of an everyman. Like, he's just got a really expensive wig that most people can't afford. Apart from that, he's totally normal.
To be fair, right, wigs are very expensive.
Kevin is the bland protagonist in a young adult novel, and Raiden is the mysterious supernatural guy that's new in town. Is Raiden the vampire in Twilight?
Is really weird.
Is Raiden Robert Pattinson?
Which is really
Robert
weird
Pattinson
because
would definitely play Raiden in a movie.
Because Solid Snake is definitely the
Oh, it's so good.
Oh.
Yeah, I now manage to convince myself that when they get around to it, it might actually be someone like Robert Pattinson playing Raiden in a Metal Gear Solid movie.
Oh, I love it so much because he just wouldn't care.
What about
It's the ultimate.
Robert Pattinson wouldn't care about Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah,
I can
he
believe
just
that.
wouldn't care about any of the audience's reaction to.
Oh.
Right now,
I mean,
I'm sure there was a dodge button.
I am hyped about Oscar Isaac playing Snake.
Oh, that could be pretty
I
great,
think
yeah.
that definitely seems to be where they're going with it, and
Okay.
I think that's a good casting.
But if Oscar Isaac plays Snake, who plays Liquid?
Oscar Isaac, of course. Like, what are you talking about? I think Oscar Isaac could do a sick fake English accent. Oh! I love that. Your reward for 2 perfect cuts under crazy pressure. You get to cut his head. You are significantly lowering your ambitions there. Oh, it's so awesome.
Oh, yeah! Oh. This
Now, you
entire
see, the
game
only thing is, if
just-
this were really directed by Kojima, you would also kiss. You know, just a little peck on the cheek at the end of that exchange.
I don't know. I think it needs to come unexpectedly enough.
Actually, yeah, the Metal Gear Solid kiss only works if you're not expecting it.
Oh, could you not do that?
He's healing, he's healing.
I know.
Oh.
Oh.
Chad is saying they vote Armstrong out of the polycule. I am disheartened to hear that he was in the polycule, but better late than never.
Guys, have some self-respect and recognise when perhaps partners aren't ideal for you for various reasons. Part of them being they're awful senators.
Well, you know what? I feel like this might be the plot of the Jetstream Sam DLC.
Oh god!
Oh, yeah!
There's so many of them.
Oh, it's so sick, though.
Oh.
0.1% health. Did you get him? No, he just
No, he's immortal.
he just freezed out of there, huh?
He is immortal. Sad.
Oh man, he is so excited to die. Listen to him. Oh, you got this. You got this. Oh. Guys, this is so exciting. Ooh. It's violence. In the end, it has to be this way. Oh, you done pissed him off. Look, even his hair's gone a bit messy now. You've really... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, yes. Slice that man's heart out.
Oh.
Harvest those organs. God knows he's harvested everyone else's.
He has harvested a lot of kids' organs.
Oh, you're right in there.
Oh yeah. Look, would it
Can you
really-
imagine that blood spurt if they made it white flowers? I don't wanna, but
Oh
thank
no.
you all the same.
I thought it, so I had to hear it in my head, and now you have to hear it too. Honestly, it wouldn't be a breakup without a bit of fisting.
Or we're doing philosophy.
Just need to philosophize a bit over me literally holding your heart.
Yeah. At this point, though, like, you're probably keeping it beating. You know, just gently. Boom, boom, boom. Oh no. When you beat the senator, you become the senator.
Oh, I'm beginning to think that Ryder might not be a great person.
I mean, the kind of paradox of Metal Gear Solid games is, like, you always end
What
up
the fuck is that?
nanomachines, son. Oh my god, those arteries? No, shut up, you're dead. Stop talking. Be dead. No, because you always end up in Metal Gear Solid like fighting to maintain a shitty system, knowing that it's shitty, because the person who's trying to rip down the shitty system is gonna kill so many people, like, right now. So it's weird, like, obviously you're glad this guy's dead, but it's also very hard to feel good about it. What do you mean that was only a C?
It was pretty
That was
good.
fantastic. Are artificial pets right for your family?
Completing his first visit to the country since the failed assassination attempt in Shabazbad last May. In meetings with Pakistani President Farooq Salam, the two leaders agreed to a new joint initiative in the war on terror, whereby U.S. Marines will be stationed in Pakistan and given wider
I
authority
love the
to
way her
conduct
mouth is
operations in the
moving.
country. This is amidst growing tensions within
She's
Pakistan.
probably an AI put there by the Patriots.
I mean,
She's
yeah.
not a real newsreader. That's not a real pizza. That's not Kevin. That's an imposter.
Go, Courtney. At least Armstrong will never be president.
Never say never.
I think that actually Armstrong
There he is.
infiltrated this team and is Kevin.
The new corporation is established.
Wait, he's got a name. He's Wilhelm Voigt?
The
No.
first cyborg staffing firm is officially open for business.
No.
We are certified for construction and long-term nursing care, but this is just the beginning.
Wait,
The potential
sorry.
for new roles
Your
cyborgs
private military company is going into nursing care and construction?
Yes.
work now, select when they come of age.
They're using the brains of children to build nurses and construction workers.
Yes.
This is not better.
No, it is
This
not.
is in no way is this better. Oh my god, we're monsters.
No, Aria, we're pretty sure this is child labor. It is horrifying.
Oh, Boris, you're saying you're not going to put them back on the streets. You're just going to put them to work. Like, what the fuck?
We'll just force them to work.
I genuinely don't remember everyone being so shitty in this game.
No, there is no good guys in this game.
Oh, no.
Events have been food for thought, shall we?
I know we won't.
Look,
But I hope we kill Doctor in the DLC.
Look, if we don't put them to work, then someone else might, eat their brains?
Do not let that child carry those heavy boxes.
Yeah, okay. You make me head spin, you know?
I mean, I guess it's Sunny and she's also a child, but like there are many
I
actual
mean, he does have a cyborg arm.
adults working at this base.
There should be. You would certainly think so.
Where did that come from?
Doggy. He
Well-
survived. He didn't die, everyone.
He is a good duck.
This about a crazy world, nah?
No, absolutely not. We're not saving the children in the DLC. We're terrible people.
Oh yeah, we are playing as Jetstream Sam, and Jetstream Sam is actually a bad guy. Even if he had a posthumous change of heart.
Rescuing me truly enough. Saved my life.
And that was mostly only because of how turned on by Raiden he was. Like,
It was entirely because he was turned on by Raiden.
I know all about his past. He had it rough. And he hurt a lot of people.
Hurt is putting it very mildly.
that's alright, so did your other two dads.
I think Raiden hurt more people than either of them, I'm going to be honest.
Is a hero.
And I mean, Otacon only killed people very indirectly. Otacon's dad, though.
They've got such a dark past, that family.
I love that the conclusion of the game in no way features Raiden. He just fucking vanishes after smashing Armstrong's heart. And that is literally at this point, and probably forever, the conclusion of the entire Metal Gear Solid timeline. Which is definitely
sure is
not how they
something.
intended to wrap up the whole thing, right? Because that's not a brilliant ending. But I do think it's a really good Metal Gear game. Because it does something very different, but it's still very distinctly Metal Gear in the type of story it tells.
It sure is something.
Raiden taking Raiden back to join his he killed his polycule. They're all dead.
Right, as is the way with Metal Gear games, there is probably an after-credit scene, but I'm going to find a way of skipping the credits, so
Okay.
bear with us.
Oh, maybe Raiden's in the after credit scene. I bet he has a sick motorbike. Again. I don't know what's happening. It's very exciting.
I closed the game and restarted it, but that means you can't see the chat for just a minute.
But if I can't see them, how do I know they're there?
They're watching you.
They're watching us.
They're watching everyone.
They're watching us. They're back. They're back. Havoc is my least favorite X-Men. He's just sort of, it's just nothing.
Oh, I don't know.
He's like Cyclops, but
Cyclops
worse.
is just
So what was your, how are we gonna see just, ooh. Have we got a like a cinema thing?
what?
Oh, so we see the end
Oh.
credit.
No.
Oh, we're just not going to see the
Yes.
scene after the end. Okay, I really thought you were like, I'm going to find a way to skip to the post-credits scene. I was
Nope.
really excited for a moment. Never mind. We're playing the Jetstream Sam campaign, probably.
Right.
That's a picture of Raiden.
That is a picture of Raiden.
Why is there a picture of Raiden?
Yes.
You don't want to be hard, you know, for Jetstream Sam. Oh,
Look,
look, he's here.
Look at them hips.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Wow. Oh my.
Oh, just look at those hips.
Oh, yeah. You just can't go back to Raiden after this, right? Damn. He is just delighted that he ran along a hall and did some jumps, and I'm glad for him. I'm glad for him.
He is so pleased.
Are they
with himself.
this is DLC and they're making you go through the training?
Well, I accidentally said yes. Let's go
Okay.
through the
Oh, right,
tutorial.
okay. That's fine.
But that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you did
Because-
forget how to play the game a second ago, so now you've beaten the final boss, it's time to learn.
Exactly. That's how games work.
Oh. Wait, the guy went, oh. Did you hear that? Am I making that up? He definitely just went, oh. Yeah, again, like why are they doing that? Is it just because it's Jetstream Sam?
Oh yeah.
Also, I love that he doesn't crush the spines in his hands, he like breaks them over his sword. I'm just liking the different animations. You can taunt?
Oh.
Oh, you can taunt as Jetstream Sam. I mean, why would you do anything but taunt as Jetstream Sam? Oh, oh. Oh, this is... We are not even into Jetstream Sam's story, and I am already not disappointed in this.
No, this is really cool.
Why is there not a Jetstream Sam game?
I mean,
Because they were like they had planned to
Yeah.
make more of these games at one point in time. They were going to make a. Is this M's comment?
yes.
It's nice to see us all gathered here to be absolutely normal about Jetstream Sam.
Yeah.
Wait, Monsoon can walk about
No,
like a normal
I'm a
person?
senator.
They make me sick. They're not American. I only like American cherry blossom.
Fancy pants new reception area. But Jesus. When I get my hands on that candy ass.
Oh, your teeth went real weird there.
Some shit out of the building.
Is it really so horrible?
They go from full bluff.
Jesus did have a candy ass. It wasn't well known,
I mean,
but it's
I don't know because a lot
lightly mentioned.
of
in the Bible.
icons of Jesus are extremely horny. You know,
Yeah,
like Jesus on the
'Cause
cross,
he had a candy
always
ass.
ripped.
The wind blows, the flowers float away. It's simply how things are.
Oh, you're so poetic, Monsoon.
You're so poetic.
With your dumb anime villain voice and your weird little hat.
Brazilian wind.
AKA
Jetstream.
Sam. Oh, he's got a motorbike too. He's not going to get outdone.
Sorry, we nicked Jetstream Sam's motorbike.
No, it's a different motorbike. The
No,
one we
that
were on
was the
wasn't.
same motorbike that we nicked in Detroit.
How the fuck did Jetstream Sam get to that truck stop rendezvous then?
Right?
Oh, are we going to kill some cops? You see, he's been spotted because he wasn't wearing a sombrero. If he tried to get into the sewers wearing a sombrero,
true.
he would have been fine. But it's because he wasn't.
I'm trying to get my candy ass into the sewers.
this.
Ooh. That guy's like... Damn. Whoa.
Yes!
That is definitely a way to escalate things,
Oh,
but you
my
know what?
man,
Very
Sam.
cool. Very cool. He's like, what? What? No, yeah, no, not on me. Bleed somewhere else.
It's him just standing there going, well, if it's a crime to kill a cop, then shoot me.
I just love it. He bisects both of them and he just goes like, what? Oh my god. So we are in Denver and yet we're in exactly the same sewers as there were in Mexico. I assume we're in Denver. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's where the Japanese building was.
Why are the sewers identical to the ones beneath? Wherever
All
it was. in
sewers are the same.
Okay.
All sewers
You know
are
what?
the same.
You know what? Suspend your disbelief. I hope everyone's suspending their disbelief. You know, because the cyborg ninjas are totally normal. No need to suspend your disbelief here, but the design and layout of sewers.
And the types of robots they have in them. Always the same.
So, I've not missed anything, right? We don't really know what Sam's doing here, but he's definitely fighting World Marshal cyborgs
That's
right now.
true.
So this is interesting. Clearly, Jetstream Sam had a heel turn at some point, but hasn't happened yet. So this seems pretty tough. I'm not going to lie. Like at the amount of health you've got
Yeah.
and the amount of charge on your blade. Time for some Jetstream stealth.
Oh.
Or not. Oh, did you cut your own platform down?
Yeah.
That's alright, you weren't using it.
Exactly. Probably fine.
Kofi drinking Pepsi again without the pop of the can. The reason is I began drinking this before we started streaming, but I have another one, so don't worry. It's a routine. It's 2 per stream.
It's 2 pastrami.
2 pastrami. Oh my god, we've not heard from Gilbert Gottfried in a while, but that one time he mentioned that he can listen to Audible whilst eating pastrami will never leave will never leave my brain. We've got to make our little Gilbert Gottfried podcast. Oh, you got him.
Yoink.
I don't know if you had a spine, but if you did, you don't anymore.
This is what we call the de-spining.
That's the name of his sword, the D-Spiner.
It's actually just a boning knife.
Emphasis on boning because Jetstream Sam fucks.
Jetstream Sam definitely fucks.
Like, Monsoon, I don't think that guy fucks, but Jetstream Sam. Oh, real close up on his
Real close
on
up.
his chiseled jaw and beautiful lips. Don't quite know how the camera did that, but oh. You know, I didn't think about it during the main game, but it's really interesting that the robot which attacks with a flamethrower only appears in like an area of the game which is defined by having lots of water in it.
That's true.
Like you'd expect, I guess because it's also a water skimmer though, but you'd expect them to put a flamethrower on something like in some kind of foundry or factory. Are you just having fun sheathing and unsheathing your sword?
Well, it started because I forgot the run button. But then
you
I
know
just
what, it
noticed
just
I
became
can
fun.
sheath and unsheath my sword at will, so...
Does sheathing does unsheathing your sword alert guards because it's fired like a bullet?
It doesn't look like you fire it out, is the thing.
Yeah, it did look like he just pulled it out, but you know, maybe he's got a dumb mode and a regular mode.
Oh,
boy.
he is
You
getting
might
me.
have to- you might. Oh no. It's okay, everyone. Jetstream Sam, he's just sleeping.
He's just very sleepy.
I'm liking this though.
Yeah, it's definitely...
I wasn't expecting it to be this unforgiving, but it's interesting to watch actually. Oh! How is that guy not dead?
Now he is.
There we go. Those stuns, those stuns from the big guy are really.
Yeah, no.
They can
He really
mess you up if you don't catch
Really
them.
messes me up.
Chat's having a lovely conversation about crafting, which is really sweet. I'm working on my cross stitch. It's very soothing. When it's going right, when you suddenly realise you made a mistake like 20 stitches ago, it's fucking stressful. What was that? That was.
I have no
that was
idea.
so cool.
That was awesome.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Oh! cut the big guy up. Cut his legs off. Oh no, Sam.
Okay.
Sam.
No,
Sam.
now I know that I have superpowers.
Yeah.
I've never forgotten that in a game before.
I think you alerted them. Oh, he just explodes. I mean,
Yeah.
they all kind of explode eventually after that, right? So this like charge move is
Crazy.
you've played Breath of the Wild, right, Sam?
Yeah.
Did you get Urbosa's Fury?
Probably.
Which just makes your your sort of spin charge that you always have in Zelda. It makes it have like environmental electric damage in a really wide radius that almost breaks the game. In fact, arguably does break the game. Oh, oh no, wait, they can climb stairs. Apparently. It's not really fair, but...
I don't know.
The big guy doesn't seem to... Oh, he's forgotten you.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
now
just-
I want revenge.
It is called Revengeance. The time has come, by the way. Hope you're ready for this. That was a particularly good one.
It was.
Like it had 3 distinct sounds. It had to click, bap. Really good. You gotta target those limbs. Yeah.
Go.
Oh, nice. That's gotta feel so satisfying.
Oh.
Activate VR mission? Man. Like if they're actually putting optional missions during the campaign, this seems like it might be quite a chunky DLC.
Right?
And it's not exactly a chunky game.
Oh, we meeting Wolf.
I really hope so.
That sounded like Wolf.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Wait, he's never been invisible before.
I'm not certain it's our Wolf, but...
Oh no, it's got to be our Wolf because he has a bond with Sam. That's why he's so sad when Sam dies.
That's true.
Yeah, it's our Wolf.
No, he's got a different face.
Yeah, Raiden rebuilt him with a different face.
Oh, yeah.
State your business here.
Me? Oh, just sharpening my skills.
Wait,
Wandering the earth.
is Jetstream Sam doing this for the crack?
Yes.
Oh my god, he's doing this
Abso-fucking-lutely.
for the crack, everyone.
Oh.
He's doing this because it's fun.
What a legend.
The ones holding your leash, right?
The ones who issue my orders.
And your orders are to kill me?
Yes.
Call me biased. But those seem like pretty dumb orders.
Damn.
Why don't you try thinking for yourself?
For myself.
Oh, that's why he likes Raiden, because Raiden says the same thing to him that
I disobey
Sam
the red
did.
order, my memory would be wiped.
Well, that's a pity.
I am sorry.
Oh, listen to
We
this
got
music.
some new music.
Got like a
Oh,
Latin beat
hell
to
yeah.
this. Oh.
Sorry. As well.
Oh, love it.
Oh. You are.
He's fast.
He is fast.
I don't know how the Blaze Wolf got worse by the time he fights Raiden, but he hasn't got any new taunts though. You will die, definitely something we heard in the main game. Ooh. And you know what? He was right.
Yeah,
we would die. Looking back.
Oh, come on.
So I imagine that in the programming they have him taunt at certain intervals and then they pull at random from like a list of taunts they've got. And whatever system is rolling, you will die over and over again. I don't know how many taunts he has, but like at this point the probability's got to be pretty... Maybe he has more than one taunt in the main game, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the wolf went easy on Raiden.
You need to say something else. Like, would it not be a sensible bit of coding to say, like add an extra line in the code to say that if you've said one taunt, the next time you roll for a random taunt, you can't say the same taunt twice in a row?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That was new.
Ho, ho, ho.
Multiple strikes.
You're definitely developing
A strategy.
Yeah, it. Some might argue it's the equivalent of like only learning Kirby's brick move in Smash, but you know, it's certainly it's certainly a thing.
Look, I never claimed to be good at this game.
Well, I mean, you beat it. Chat has advised that you parry.
Yeah, I'm trying to parry, and it's just too fast for me. I am apparently...
Oh, come on. It's not too fast for Jetstream, Sam.
It apparently is, because I'm dying.
Well, it's too fast for you. It's not for Jetstream Sam. So,
That's
like,
true.
Honestly, though, you got this.
Multiple strikes. You will die.
I really want you to say something else. Anything else.
Use your intellect. Evade my blows.
Whoa. Okay, that was good.
That was just
he just
brutal.
dunked on you.
Yeah.
Like, there's Jetstream Sam being like, think for yourself. And then it's like, use your intellect. Try not to let me stab you.
Multiple strikes. You will die.
Yeah, you need autonomy to get more taunts. That's why Wolf doesn't have many taunts.
Oh, but that last one, though. It is interesting that they would program him to taunt like that, you know? Are there no health kits? I don't think you found a single health kit.
There
on this
is
level, right?
one.
Oh, okay.
But I have just been eating through them.
Right.
Eating through that one, but
Over and over. I'm not gonna lie, like I have absolutely no insight to offer because I have never really got the hang of how this game works. I genuinely think that when I beat it, it was just a combination of attrition and luck, and I've never played this. See, that's kind of a sick burn. You hit him and he goes, "That's superficial."
yeah.
But he's half dead. You know, when you hit that Kirby move, it does hit pretty well.
Yeah. No, it
I
was
will
it
say
was
that. I
working
think
for
you need
me.
to-
I think I'm just gonna.
You got him in a corner. You got him in a corner of the arena that time, and you hit it a couple of times in a row.
Oh no, thanks.
Does he follow you up on the gantries?
I don't know.
Because a lot of his moves need a lot of room to go off, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, if you're up there, either he can't reach you or he's not got space to do most of his moves.
Use your intellect. Evade my blows.
Good. Yes. I think getting him by the walls is by the walls of the corners is actually increasing how often you get to strike him. But like he darts around a ton when he's in the center. Len, you don't understand. It's not cheesing if it works. Multiple, you will die.
Look, it's not cheese if it's No,
It's
no.
not cheese if you do it and you
Cheese-
die anyway.
Cheese is good.
It's melty and, you know, delicious and unctuous. Seriously though, like try the stairs. I'm really curious to know what he does if you try to go. Like,
He's just gonna do that.
I don't know. Like So he cut down a bit of the. Yeah, see, he follows you, but has he actually got room to do? Nah, he kind of does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just. Sometimes he says other things, and then he cancels out of what he's saying and says, "You will die instead." It's actually becoming sort of surreal now. Oh.
I wasn't expecting it to be this much harder.
Yeah, I thought you'd start kind of with similar capabilities to the ones you had at the end of the game, and you've got a bunch of cool new combos, and of course your Jetstream Sam, which makes you like 200 times cooler than Raiden. Let's face it. But Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, Wolf. My boy.
Flowers is trying to do some work. But every time they hear "you will die" sets them off. Excellent. Chat, by the way, are talking about a Discord.
Oh.
Like starting a Discord for people who like watching this channel. Which would be a very cool thing to exist. I'm like, I would say on an unofficial basis.
I have neither time nor
Yeah.
energy to run a Discord, but yeah. No, I think that could be really
Yeah,
fun.
I think like an official one is not on the cards at this point. But if people want to like actually make an unofficial one and hang out and are happy to manage that, then that's awesome. Like, it is super cool that you guys are friends. I think that's amazing. Why couldn't you have said that about 10 minutes ago?
I will obliterate your consciousness. That is extreme, Wolf. That is extreme. Right. I'm
He
not
could just
gonna
be
lie.
saying he's going to knock you out.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I am
Oh no!
dropping the difficulty down.
You know what? I think that's fair. I think I speak for all of
It
us.
has been a long
when
day, and I don't feel like dealing with it. So
I think I speak for all of us when I say
and it means
what we want to do is see Jetstream Sam.
yeah. We will. Short one up.
Don't play the tutorial.
I don't need to play the tutorial. We will.
Can you skip the cuts? Oh,
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
God.
No.
Oi, the smell!
Aye, the smell.
They're like, oh God, no! What's happening? Ah! And then they exploded. Why is that man just patrolling the sewers with a rocket launcher? What,
You
what's-
can't say you've never done it.
What's the end game here, guys? What's this in end of? The box has a handle, Sam.
You would think so.
I
but
don't know whether I'm talking to you or to Jetstream, Sam, but oh yeah. Okay,
Heck, yak.
man,
Let's.
that's a big difference between easy and normal.
It is.
Like, honestly, this is just so cool. There should be a whole Jetstream Sam game. He's compelling. I mean, just look at how compelling he is. Because in the main story, like, we find out almost nothing about him, and yet he's still the most compelling character. That was a sweet parry, though.
Yeah.
That was well earned.
No,
Oh, look at this, killing it.
I mean, you know, you can't say that when I have just turned on parry assist, but that's fine.
Oh, is that what you did?
Let's pretend. No, I just suddenly got great at parrying.
I mean, look, the thing is, this game is not
Greetings, samurai.
what I want to enjoy about it. I can't speak for everyone, but what I want to enjoy about this game is looking like a complete badass.
Yeah,
and doing
no.
awesome things. And you know what? If having certain tools within the game's options
Oh no.
lets me do that and get the experience I want,
think-
then like fuck yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Ooh, I got an impressive human. I'm not sure how human Sam actually is.
I actually looked this up. Sam is not a cyborg.
Oh, right.
Sam is in like a those are artificial muscle fibers on his suit, but only in the sense of like the ones that Snake has in Metal Gear Solid 4. He is fully a human. I'm getting some slight audio glitches there. Sorry for that. I think it's just not a big deal, just a thing that sometimes happens.
Yeah.
I notice he's not saying "you will die" as much.
Yeah, I think because he's not killing me as much.
He's just not as confident.
Oh. Ho 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 ho. Yeah, no, that's why I play this game. Just to feel kind of awesome sometimes. Oh.
Like, there is no doubt in my mind, everyone, that Sam could have done this fight the other way. But would you have had as much fun? Like, genuinely.
Yeah,
like,
this is definitely the same wolf. 100% the wolf from the game, but in the past, he's not in 142 parts.
Well, I mean, Raiden did that as well. Look, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine.
I fight because I choose to. Now.
Oh shit, he fights because he
I am
chooses
quite
to.
good,
That's what
you know.
Armstrong likes. Oh, he's sad. You made him sad, Sam.
Don't worry, this will slot back together perfectly. Oh.
Oh my god. Accidental comedic timing. It's like that Thor film where they blow up Asgard and it's like, don't worry, the foundations are still strong. We can rebuild this place.
Why do you seem so
Oh, never mind.
Oh, Taika Waititi, just always knocking it out of the park.
Absolutely. M saying she nearly choked when you said we can slot this back together and then the pieces exploded.
I do not mean to hurt any of our audience.
Yeah,
but,
you should we should stop telling jokes just in case we kill someone. Or at least you should stop telling jokes because you actually can tell jokes. I just pretend to.
thought there would be something down here.
The thing is, he really wants to open the box, but he accidentally superglues his hands to his sword.
And that ass just all natural. Just saying.
Yeah, like this is not
A human.
This is not a cybernetically enhanced ass. This is the real thing, people.
At last, our hero reaches the castle.
And pointing out that if she did die, she wouldn't need to hand in her thesis. Which, like, you know, is... a thought that all of us who have worked on degrees have had at some point, unfortunately. It'll be okay.
That
It will
feels
be
accurate.
okay.
Yeah.
Haha. Hope you weren't using that spine. How did the Metal Gear fit through the door? Did it duck and like
I
crawl through?
Don't
I really
know,
wish we'd
because
been
it got
focusing on
stuck
it.
in the doorway whilst I was fighting the other guy, which I think means
I think the game just sort of fudged
which
it
I
whilst the
think
camera
means
was not
that
focused.
other guy, this guy, came through the door and pushed a Metal Gear through.
Well, you know, maybe he's going to be the final boss of this. I mean, probably not. You've wrecked him already.
Well, I'm glad I got the final boss out the way.
I just want to know how he gets those 2 strands of hair to hang perfectly down over his face.
Oh,
You know, at all times.
Sam just kicking the shit out of a gecko. That he's so cool.
That Metal Gear is less solid than it was.
More like Metal Gear Liquid.
So they put a
now.
rocket launcher down there at the same place as the... They're clearly baiting you into shooting a rocket launcher at the camera, right?
I mean, yeah, but like, who's gonna do that when I could hit it with a sword?
It's every
For
character
no good or
every
discernible
character in
reason.
Warhammer 40,000. It's a very old meme, but it's one of my favorite memes of all time. Is a picture of a tank from Warhammer 40,000 with a commissar who are these imperial officers in peaked caps, like sticking his head out of the hatch of the tank and waving a sword about with the caption, "Drive me closer, I want to hit them with my sword." And this meme was so popular for a while that in one of the Dawn of War games, if you order a commissar to go inside a tank, the commissar will say, "Drive me closer, I want to hit them with my sword." Like, the Dawn of War games, the voice actors must have had so much fun, because there are some absolutely ludicrous things that the characters get to say in Dawn of War. Including a Chaos Space Marine who gets extremely offended when the regular Space Marines go inside a tank. And he just gets really upset that they're going in metal boxes. How dare they go in metal boxes?
Just what I was looking for.
What?
Yeah, I've over-explained that meme, so what? I enjoy it. You can call me out all you want, but... Thanks. Oh, this is the same lift.
Yeah.
Are you feeling nostalgic for this lift fight?
I'm always feeling nostalgic for lift fights.
Do you love a good
Like
lift
the
fight?
one in Metal Gear Solid, or the one in Metal Gear Solid 2, or... Actually, I don't think there is one in Metal Gear Solid 3.
No, there
so-
is. The first time you fight Volgin, that's in a lift.
Oh, so it is!
I don't know whether the lift is actually going, but it is on a cargo lift.
It is technically on a lift.
Metal Gear Solid 4, any lift fights in that?
Sorry?
Any lift fights in Metal Gear Solid 4? I've genuinely never beaten the game because my PS3 was an original generation PS3 and got its yellow light of death before I could beat Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh no!
So I've never actually finished the game. I've watched Let's Plays, so I know more or less broad strokes what happens. So I don't feel like I've missed it or anything.
There is a lot happening there.
Yeah, I don't know what you did, but it all went very purple for a bit.
It all happened a whole lot.
You know, just a regular day for Jetstream Sam. Like, this genuinely just seems to be what he does. He just rocks up to places and,
Yeah, I
you
think
know,
so.
slices things up.
Like,
That's
Is he-
fighting for what you believe. He believes he
Yeah.
wants to slice some things. And he's correct, he does. That last lift just didn't work at all, did it? Just didn't go.
look, in my experience, lifts often just don't go. So,
I have got a serious question.
yeah.
Jetstream Sam, not a cyborg.
Mm.
Why is he healing using nano repair paste? Like, why is he healing with a cyborg repair kit when he's not a cyborg?
So, I like to imagine that the cyborg blood in the organs is just like monster energy, and he's healing by just drinking monster energy.
Almost took it down, too.
It's very similar to
Another outfit would have taken its place. One way or another, it always goes back
to Sam in Death Stranding, who heals by drinking monster energy.
We're getting backstory for Jetstream Sam.
Let's see
He
what
took revenge on a Brazilian drug cartel?
Hell yeah, I believe in you, Sam. You
I mean,
can
I
do
want to
this.
play that game, but fine.
Oh, we need.
Are we fighting a Metal Gear Ray?
Oh,
Raymond!
hell.
Let's go, Raymond!
Oh,
Raymundo. Sadly, chat, that does not seem to be the scene where he fucks Monsoon. I'm not sure how that would work given that Monsoon is made of magnets. But I'm sure...
says a person who's never tried to fuck magnets.
No, funnily enough, that is not something I have tried. And I've never put serious thought towards, so maybe it is possible. That's true. Love does always win. Chat. You could say, though, that... you could say that Monsoon has a magnetic personality. And that's what attracts Sam.
And you say you don't have jokes.
It's not a good joke, though.
No, it's a perfect joke. It's just the right level of corny for this game. That's what works so well about it.
Oh my god, he swipes at you and then his hip has a machine gun mounted on it, so he swipes and then blasts you. Oh. This is why Ray's the best Metal Gear. And now we get to kill him.
Actually, I know a 14-minute speech on exactly why Ray is the best Metal Gear.
Is this on YouTube? Can you tell us the channel?
Oh no,
because I will watch that.
It's
is it actually in a game?
In Metal Gear Solid 2.
Is the general who you have to sneak past? Does he talk for 14 minutes?
I don't remember how long it is, but it's a certain length of time that he's just talking about Metal Gear.
Senator's ringing you.
Come on up to the top floor.
See what's on the slab.
You went to all this trouble.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
I'm not quite sure. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He said come up to the lab.
He said come up to the top floor, but
which is where the lab is. It's where they're growing all the brains.
But I'm just not sure that the senator and Frankenfurter are quite giving off the same energy.
You don't know the senator.
I've heard the senator talk quite a lot recently, and he's just not got the fun campness that.
Did you not hear him sing when he was trying to recruit to Raiden? Did you not hear that long musical number when he's like, "I can make you a man, nanomachine, son."
Yes. So come up to the lab and see what's on the slab.
Apparently, this is just the stream now.
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna work. This is they don't know. They have no way of knowing that you're here. How could they?
How could they? I don't see any way they could possibly know where I am.
I mean, if you turned around and there was a barrel there that wasn't there before when you were looking the other way, you wouldn't suspect a thing.
No, why would
Especially because there are just no barrels in this whole place in the first place. No.
Perfect.
Perfect stealth.
Look how well I fit in
just tickles
here.
Me. You know, at least in Metal Gear Solid 4, you actually have to have a cardboard box that looks like, you know, that's from the environment you're trying to hide in.
Yeah.
The barrel.
So naive.
And how is that?
Outfits like ours, they're living things. You can't destroy them with violence alone.
Oh, he's talking about organizations, not about their cool fashion sense. Although, I mean...
I was trying to pivot round to see Sam's cool fashion sense, but He's just moving with the camera.
Why is Sam holding an invisible phone? Like, he's not touching his ear, he's actually just gripping something that we can't see.
Yeah, no, it's just... Hello? Yeah, no, I'm in the library!
That's more like it. Let's just see how far that attitude gets you here, shall we?
Somehow I think that Monsoon might be the final boss of this DLC.
And somehow I think he's going to be outsmarted by a barrel.
Oh, we're here! The best part of the best level. Proceed through the Japanese garden. Remain inconspicuous.
Remain somewhat spicuous.
Honestly, like, I'm always surprised that, particularly with Raiden and characters like Jetstream Sam, I'm always surprised that guards actually know to go into alert when they see you, because if it were me, I'd just be like, oh yeah, it's just another freak. There sure are a lot of them walking around. This is just one more. Like, he's probably on our side. You know, just another cyborg... not a cyborg soldier, but just another guy with a katana and a cool haircut. But, like, it's particularly true in, like, Metal Gear Solid because, like, you know, all the bad guys are Foxhound agents, and all Foxhound agents have at least 4 or 5 weird things going on.
They do. They do. Anything over here? No. Whoops.
Or, you know what is the weirdest group of boss... What's the weirdest team of, like, mercenary bosses in Metal Gear games? Because I think it's Cobra.
I was literally about to say it's gotta be Cobra, right?
Like, one of them is actually a ghost.
One of them's actively a ghost. One of them's covered in hornets. Like... And one of them, like, he's just a little freak who climbs around the trees and fires a crossbow.
The Fear? Is that the Fear?
The Fear! The Fear! The Fear!
Oh, the Fury.
The Fury
who's a
is
Russian
just
cosmonaut
a crazy astronaut. Like,
he's a cosmonaut. He's Russian.
I mean, yeah, but like...
Cosmonaut's a cooler name. But he's got his jetpack and his flamethrowers and his David Bowie quotes for some reason. He just flies around setting fire to you and quoting David Bowie. And he's really cross about it too. But I think my favourite is just the one who's a ghost.
He's just
You can't fight him because he's a ghost.
You can't fight him because he's a ghost.
Like, basically...
He's just a ghost. He's just...
You can't beat him, you can't hurt him. He just sort of hangs around for a few minutes and then just lets you go.
No, in all fairness, he does show you all of the people that you have killed in the game.
But if you haven't killed anyone in the game...
It's a very boring sequence.
Oh no, maybe he won't notice if you're...
Yoink.
That was just another wolf. He's not our wolf.
Yeah, no, that was just...
Our wolf was the one who exploded like 20 minutes ago. Ooh. But, I mean, we've probably seen that door before, but it surprised me all
actually,
over
we've
again
seen
this
it
time.
from this side.
Yeah.
We
but
were going through the
we wouldn't have
Japanese
seen it
garden
open up
the
that
other way.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
And, you know... a great way to cut down on the cost of making a DLC.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, I just think Jetstream Sam's animations are worth the price of entry. I don't know how much you paid for this DLC. I'll level with you.
Don't worry, it came with the game because the game is old enough that every version just comes with everything.
That's good. That's good.
Another one? This place is huge.
More lifts.
Another lift?
There's quite a lot of more. Wait, sorry. A security team were traveling up and they decided to put one person in every lift?
I think these guys all
look.
came out of one lift.
This
but-
game really wants to give you like shots of his face doing that sexy little smirk as he cuts someone in half. We're back on the Kirby, I see.
I can't quite see where I'm cutting, but
I think
okay.
you got him. I think you got him.
Now they're sending guys up in other individual lifts.
Okay, they go like, oh, it's going really bad here. What say we put one more guy in a lift and send him up? Oh no, another.
Yes, I'm
but,
not.
like, give it a moment. Was it the guard who was saying not dead yet?
I don't know.
I think it was the guard. When did the Donkey Kong arrive?
I want to say
Get both of them.
very recently.
Oh, that was sick.
So many spines.
That was that
so
4
little
people?
time.
That was
no,
4
that was just 2.
No, because it was 2 and the Donkey Kong at least. And then it looks like you got someone else on the way down.
I'm impressed, Sam.
Who is this?
Dad?
Not surprised.
Is that you?
You're one of the most qualified applicants we've ever had.
Applicants?
They couldn't all fit in at once, so one at a time for comedy.
So well in our
They're all secretly hoping that they'll get trapped in an elevator alone with Sam.
Destroying men like you.
The great part is the elevator music in this building is actually yakety sax, and so
You and I have
as
more in
they're
common than you think.
going there ready to fight, it's just.
Hurry. Don't want to keep the new boss waiting.
I don't know what they said to each other there, but it's fine. He's an asshole.
Probably
like,
fine. He's being an arse. Sam has an arse.
I'm gonna be interested to know how Senator Armstrong wins Jetstream Sam round on this.
Access denied. Enter security code.
No, I think you should try to guess it. 1111. That's a good place to start.
413.
Just a 3-digit access code.
No, it's just walking right past a giant mech. Just
Yeah, like I said, like that mech looks at you just like, yeah, it's just another weird guy. Why are the brains producing so much mist? Is it brain fog? Huh? What's? It's a barrel! Quick, kill it! That would have been so cool if it hit.
there we go.
You gotta cool it like a server room, and that's why this missed. I do just kind of want the brains to produce fog, though.
No, it's definitely brain fog. No, because if you're cooling a server room so much that it's producing condensation and mist, then you're just going to damage your server equipment.
Yeah, but brains aren't regular server equipment. They need a certain level of moisture. You don't want to dry your brains up.
I do love my brains
Well,
moist.
they do keep longer if you dehydrate them. That's true. Like
love
raisins or tomatoes.
Love a moist brain.
It's like jerky, but like richer and fattier.
Access denied. Enter security code.
Looks like I'll need to slice up some security.
Where did they come from? They just teleported in.
Oh wait, can I just... Sorry, did I just destroy one of the server towers?
Don't destroy the server towers, they're full of children.
Yeah. Look, we never said Sam was a good guy.
I did. Sam's a great guy.
Sam's great.
Sam's
but
the
he's
guy.
not a good guy. He's not good. He's amazing, but he's not good. Okay, no, I can't take down the server towers. That's...
Yeah, because, believe it or not, the game probably doesn't want you to kill children. That's something I could never understand. Like, when Skyrim came out, it's impossible for the children NPCs to die in Skyrim, and like one of the first mods that the community made was a mod that let you kill the children. It's like, why would you think your experience of playing this game would be improved by like either being able to actually kill children yourself or let them die in a dragon attack or a vampire attack or something? Why does that make the game better for you?
Okay, but, right, very importantly, speaking of Skyrim, I think it's high time that you told the story of the last time you played Skyrim.
Are we talking about my orc husband?
Your orc husband.
My orc husband. This was a few. This is a few Skyrim characters ago.
Okay.
But it did stick with me. There is an add-on for Skyrim called Hearthfire, which lets you build a home, and you can move with your spouse to this home wherever you've set it up in Skyrim, and kind of in a superficial Bethesda kind of way, build a life there. Decorate your home, start a little farm, start a family. It's not like a fancy thing, but it's cute, and it's a good like role-playing thing within the game. And when you've done that, the game sort of creates Radiant quests, which are again, they're not deep, they're kind of copy-paste, but the game sort of writes these things that happen. Sometimes your farm will come under attack from bandits or a giant. And I had one where my orc husband, who I really loved, and my character had fallen in love with him. He was an orc blacksmith at one of the orc strongholds, and my character had fallen in love with him. They got married. They moved into this new house that she had built. And he got kidnapped, and he got taken to some kind of bandit camp somewhere in Skyrim. And obviously, I went to save him. Unfortunately, I did save him. I got him. I killed the bandits who were holding him. I unlocked his cell, and he didn't follow me. And I thought, right, okay, you know what? These things have a way of working themselves out. He will respawn back, you know, at the farmhouse eventually, and it'll be business as usual. And he did. You know, he did eventually, after a long time, reappear in the farmhouse, but from that moment on, he was glitched. He would move jerkily, if at all, and he would always be sort of oscillating between being in bed asleep and being standing by his bed about to sleep. He couldn't talk. He couldn't be interacted with in any way. And he was just clearly very, very ill. Because he never got better. I was playing this on the Switch version where there are no mods to... There are great community mods to fix all kinds of bugs that are in vanilla Skyrim, but you can't do that on Switch. And so, actually, this was where I decided to end my game. Because I realised that my character couldn't keep trying to advance in the Dark Brotherhood or the Thieves Guild or whatever. She was going to have to retire from adventuring and become a full-time carer for her husband, who she loved and who needed her. And that was the end of that particular playthrough of Skyrim, because that was what the character needed to do. That was what was right for her and for her family. But yeah, no. Yeah, I loved my orc husband. Are we fighting the senator on a?
I believe currently I'm fighting this one.
Okay, but turn around and look at the senator if you can. He is fully that helicopter's Pokemon trainer, right? Like, he's doing that, I choose you, helicopter gunship. He's punching the air like he's Ash Ketchum.
He has a cigar in his hand, but he does make it, just from a distance, look like he's holding up a Pokeball. So, yeah, gotta give you that.
Use fly! It's not very effective. Nice.
Okay.
How was that a C? That was like as efficient as you could possibly be blowing up a helicopter.
Sam, thanks for coming in. What's your game, Armstrong? Gonna talk me to death? Like I said, son. Time for your final interview.
Oh, we have to fight this fucker again. I love that. He's like, huh?
Wait, why's he got electric powers this time?
Oh my god, he is... Did he, like... Is he like Rogue? Did he kiss Monsoon and get Monsoon's magnet powers? Oh no, he is using them to heal himself? Wait, you're telling me that this shit went down in the middle of Denver a short time before the main storyline, and this wasn't major news? Like, a bunch of vehicles and helicopters got, like, sucked up to the top of a building and exploded, raining down debris on the city, and no one noticed?
No, they were just very lucky because this happened to be the 4th of July. And so there was loads of fireworks anyway. And they thought they were just more fireworks.
That, like, rained down and crushed cars and people on the streets? I mean, I've never been in America on the 4th of July. I don't know how hard they go. I don't know how hard they go in Denver. I don't know whether there's just something in that wine that
I want to
makes them
say
forget.
Broncos.
That taste of Denver.
Oh, could you not do that?
Ooh, that was a headbutt though. Flowers pointing out that even if there were helicopters exploding outside, you can just shut the blinds and go back to sleep. And it'd be fine.
And this is how Flowers definitely makes it into the main story of Day of the Triffids.
Yes, very true. You know, we were talking about Day of the Triffids last week, right?
Were we?
I'm sure we talked a bit about Day of the Triffids.
Is it because of... Oh, I think it might
No, because we were talking about
because-
whether the flowers were...
Oh, yeah.
Because the Triffids are not the thing that ends the world. The Triffids just kind of...
Take advantage of
Yeah,
that.
they take advantage of the world having ended, right? They're not like the baddies or anything. And they were... When humans could farm Triffids were essentially solving the energy crisis and world hunger.
It just helps that Triffids are so delicious.
Well, they're like hyper sunflowers, right?
Yeah.
But I remember when I was a kid, I was reading Day of the Triffids, and my grandma was just like, "Oh, John Wyndham, I had tea with him once." Like, that was the end of the story, but I was just like, pretty cool.
I love that was the start and end of the story.
I think
and
they
just-
they met through Methodism or something. I think my grandmother was raised Methodist. Uh-oh. I like that he shows you very clearly where the area of effect is before he does. That's very generous of him.
Yeah. Well,
So-
clearly it's sort of working.
Yeah, it's doing okay. I mean, you're on half health, unless... I have one criticism about this fight.
Is it that it's exactly the same as the final fight from...
Actually,
The
no,
main
because
game.
because it's in a larger arena, so it's a little bit... Like, your low at health pool notwithstanding, it's a little bit less demanding, but it doesn't have the sick music. Like, this is just... This is the most average
Yeah,
the music has
no.
been in the whole game.
That is true.
Oh, no, wait, sorry. It's kicking up a bit. No, it's still average.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Why does
It's
he
showing some
look
promise,
like-
showing some promise.
Why does he look like he's already had his heart ripped out?
Because you're fighting him and he just wanted to be your friend.
He started the fight.
That's how he makes friends. Not all of us have crazy social skills, Sam.
Oh, it's that knee to the balls. It makes me think that Sam could never have given Raiden kids, but you know.
I mean, I would say that I was about to say that Raiden shouldn't have kids, and then I remembered that Raiden has kids. Like, canonically, Raiden has kids. I don't think he sees them anymore. But that's because they think he's dead.
I think it was established in this game that they were in, like, a random place in, like, South America, in, like, Argentina or somewhere.
Oh my god, did they get mixed up with that cartel? Jetstream Sam. Maybe they're Jetstream Sam's kids now.
Well, everyone else in this game series gets to have so many dads, so...
Well, I mean, they already had a new dad, because didn't Rose remarry? Didn't she marry Campbell?
Yeah, but, like...
I know it was like a deep cover thing, but...
That's true.
But I do remember, like, I do remember when Snake, like, hears about that. And Campbell's just like, haha, yeah, I'm lucky, I'm old. And Snake is like, that is sick.
that is disgusting. Gross.
Which is, like, I'm going to be honest, it still surprises me that a character in Metal Gear would call out another character for being gross like that, because that is very much a thing that Metal Gear Solid does not do well. You know, as evidenced by Doctor.
I think Doctor is fantastic. Arm fetishist representation.
I'm not talking about the arm. I'm talking about what he said about Sonny, an actual child.
Yeah.
Last episode. And he's just like, yes, you're going to be seeing the. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he was like intimating that he was jealous of Raiden for spending time with Sonny. Also, Raiden is kind of Sonny's dad. One of Sonny's many, many dads.
It's so many dads.
Yeah. Like, it's just very, very gross. And I'm not sure the game knows it's gross. He threw you into a helicopter. You ping-ponged off. Oh. Whoa. Yes. You did it.
That was pretty amazing.
I guess the main story never happened. Because he's definitely dead. Ooh. He's even sexy when he's angry.
I'd say there's...
Oh, God, those veins. He's like...
Oh, he's so gross.
Yeah.
We could use a man like you, Sam. Organized violence, waging war as business. We're gonna put an end to all that bullshit. Maybe I misjudged you. Then how about it? Will you lend us a hand?
The plastic sack heart keeps him alive.
How about I take yours?
Ooh. Wait. Does his hair have a super shield as well?
Oh, yeah. Well, you see, you have a lot of blood flow going through your hair.
Maybe he cuts it and it just grows back instantly.
No, he just can't cut it.
His hair is in fact made out of adamantium. It's just a headpiece that's very cunningly disguised. Whoa. Wait, he had two arms. Whoa. Oh no. Oh, Sam.
Sam! You gotta watch out.
Not bad, son.
Oh, is he just gonna like pop it back on?
Oh, is he just gonna
Like Monsoon said.
Ethan from
He is.
Resident Evil it?
He is.
Using a limbo suit.
Man, you know what? I bet Revolver Ocelot wishes he could have done that. It would have saved a lot of trouble in the entire plot of Metal Gear Solid 2 and 4. Sam, you can't be convinced by this. Sam. Sam, because one guy beat you?
That fight would have made Doctor very sad because the loss of arms.
Man. There we go. I think that was the Jetstream Sam campaign.
I think so.
So much more sinister.
So much more sinister.
That was amazing. The ending is a bummer.
I know, right? Oh. Yeah.
Oh, man, that was and you know what? 2 hours almost on the dot. At
well,
least from when we were
started a wee
supposed to
bit late,
start.
but you know, oh man,
So-
that was that was definitely something.
That is like we were saying before, like that is it's a flawed gem, but it is a gem of a game. Like
Yeah,
really oh god, that's sweet in chat.
and I really think we've I think it says something enough that we were like, yeah, we gotta play the Jetstream Sam DLC to see more of Jetstream Sam, because like there's something
I wanna
very
see more of
compelling
Jetstream Sam.
about the about the characters, and there's some real good stuff.
It's
in
a
that
it's a
game.
well written game. It's a well written game, and I'm glad that I don't think this is the game that they set out to make, and I don't think it's the game they necessarily wanted to deliver. But I'm glad that it got out in any form they could get, because this is a ton of fun, and I've loved experiencing it again. I do want to point out the very sweet thing that's been said in chat, Sam, which is Jetstream Sam's campaign is over, but Stream Sam here to stay.
remains.
We're going to be back next week. We are going to be playing... We're going to be playing Sonic Forces.
Oh yeah,
And I'm not...
Oh, I forgot about that.
I
one.
am not thrilled about that. I fucking hate that game, but it is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It is going to be a ton of fun. We are all gonna work together. You,
We
me,
can
chat.
dress up
We are
Sonic.
going to create. We can't dress up Sonic, but we can make our own Sonic and dress them up however we want.
Have your ideas of Sonic Sonas ready, chat.
Oh, I
Have
want-
your ideas of Sonic
I want
Sonas.
the stupidest name for our character.
Oh, you can name them?
You can't name them. You can't give them a name in the game.
Oh,
But
yes.
we will
we are
refer to
naming
it by
them.
that name. They
Oh,
will have
yeah.
a name.
Oh, yeah.
100%. We are we're going to do it. We're going to
Yes.
play that game. I'm just going to like suck it up for the sake of everyone having fun dressing up as Sonic. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool.
I think it's going to be great.
And you know what? Even if it's not, it's definitely going to happen.
Yes.
I'm. You know what? I think I'm excited for it.
Oh,
I think I'm excited for it. I'm not thrilled to play the game, but I am.
Anything where we're here hanging out and we've got the lovely folks in chat also hanging out.
Mondays have become very
Yeah.
special to me.
No.
I'm not going to lie. So thank you so much for being here. Are we going to do shout outs this week?
If you've got something to shout out.
Yeah, we gotta prepare these shout outs. It's like a weekly thing. You know?
Oh yeah.
I wanna shout out for anyone who would find this useful. There's credits ended and there's a thing happening with Jetstream Sam in it.
Oh. I
think this might be the start of the main. He's got a cyborg arm, so he's a little bit more cyborg now.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Deadpool style, like. You're probably wondering how we got here. Well, let me tell you. Wild that they say it to be continued and then tell you to play the main game.
Oh, no, that was pretty awesome.
What I was going to say is, no, it's not why Marius has a right. Marius predates this game by 2 or 3 years. I think. Anyway, what I was going to shout out to, if anyone would find it useful, is a free web app called The Goblin's Notebook. It is essentially a little journaling thing for your D&D campaigns. If you are running D&D and you need to build a campaign or build an adventure, it is a really good way of organizing your notes. I'm using it right now. I've got little tabs open for individual encounters, for character descriptions. It lets you put in stats. I believe it lets you export them sort of as a mini wiki if you want to provide your players with notes. It's really, really intuitive to use. It's really simple. There's nothing complex about it, but everything's there at the press of a button and you can just sort of tab into things. It's also completely free. If you want to build a lot of stuff on there, there is a Patreon as well that you can donate to, but all the functionality of it is already there. There's nothing that's kind of paywalled except your ability to create like a massive chunk of content. It's really, really good. And you know what? If you're a DM or if you're a player, check it out, because it does almost everything you could need it to do beyond actually automatically deducting hit points and things, which is something that you can't really do anyway. I love it. So yeah, check it out.
Awesome. You know what? I'm going to shout out pastry.
Ooh,
pastry.
Contentious. What's the best pastry?
Puff.
Puff pastry.
Puff pastry. Puff pastry, always pretty good. There is you can get sheets of puff pastry, and if you just fill them with some spinach and some cheese, and stick some more pastry on top, you got yourself a decent meal. And it is real good. I am thinking about pastry, so pastry.
Let's go get some pastry. Let's do it, everyone.
Anyway, it has been a pleasure, as always, to play some games and hang out with you tonight. If you would like some to catch when we're going live, you can follow us on Twitter at KofiaSam. You can follow me on Twitter at Corfidius.
And I'm on Twitter and Tumblr at Neither a Baron. We will see you very, very soon for Sonic Forces. Gotta go fast.
Yeah. Bye-bye.